Hello, 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 Virgos. Welcome, welcome. Surprise, I'm on Monday. Welcome. For those of you that are brand new, my name is Patty. I am the Divine Warrior Intuitive here for your Divine Intuitive Tarot. A little bit different, guys. This is about how to help you with your life that you're going through right now, challenges, struggles. Maybe you have a question, maybe something's not quite right, you're on the fence about something. Definitely this is a message from Divine to you. That's when I say I'm downloads or messages, that's where I try to get all my messages from the light. Especially divine first. So you'll hear me talk about divine quite a bit. All right. So, and I also mix astrology and numerology. So this is something that all the energies are sort of intertwined. And that's where I get my messages from. So hopefully this will be fun for you and enlightening and help you in some way or another. Or maybe this doesn't resonate with you, but you hear somebody's name in your head and maybe it's for that person. So share it with them. All right. If you enjoy this channel or you just get a kick out of it, please hit the likes. Don't forget to hit share with your friends and subscribe. Hit that bell and you'll be notified when anything that I upload or am live on. I'm always live, guys. I usually am live unless I'm on vacation, which is coming up. Woohoo! Anyway, let's get started. This is for the week of the 21st through the 28th. Couple of things going on this week. A little bit of action up in the sky. So Mercury retrograde is going away. It is going away on the 22nd. Hallelujah. No more Mercury retrograde, right? And then we have a full moon on the 24th. Okay, so full moon is coming on the 24th. I am doing a full moon reading as usual. However, I'm not able to do it on the 24th because I'll be in the airplane. I like to do them when the energies are right there, raw and fresh. So I have to do this one on the 22nd at 11 a.m. So if you're new and you want to see that, hit the subscription and the bell, and you will get notified when I'm on live for that. All my readings are live as much as I can because I really think the interaction, or if somebody's struggling with something, it needs to be addressed at that moment, and the divine needs to come through to help. That's not me. I'm just the conduit, guys. So just know retrograde is ending. Yes. I'm so excited. Still got Saturn and Pluto going on there. However, those aren't as major as Mercury. Mercury just loves to mess everything up. So I'm really excited it's coming to an end. So here we go. We've already got some cards. So for those of you that are brand new to tarot, these are oracle cards. These are sort of like a theme. I was always confused when I first started doing tarot. It's like, what are those and what are these and why do they use two different cards and what does that mean? And I didn't understand it. So these are definitely oracles, and they are about sort of a theme of what the divine wants to happen this week. Then we go into the tarot cards. Tarot cards sort of help clarify what's going on for you, maybe specifically, so that it can resonate with you. All right, so let's go from there. And I will at the very end do a love and relationships with some cards because when we do this tarot, a lot of the times it's about inner work or what's going on with you, and not love is always there. So I want to make sure that people that are going into a relationship, in a relationship, or falling out of a relationship get a little bit of a touch of love and relationships at the end. All right, so let's get going. So, Divine's card. First card out is restriction, guys. This is restriction. So what's going on? Do you have to restrict yourself a little bit from that delayed reaction of getting a reward of some type? Or are we delaying? I keep hearing the word delay. So something's going on with somebody for delay. And also a progress. Something's going on. So maybe really pay attention to what you are hearing from your head versus your heart. Really paying attention to... Sorry about that, guys. I don't know. I've got two phones, one's for business and one's, it keeps going off. The thing is that we want to really pay attention with our head and our heart. Okay, so there's something that we need to go on and say, hey, I'm going to take more time on this. I'm going to delay on this because this is about your progress. So don't jump into something this week. There's something that is saying, hey, restrict. Okay, so it is the number 8. And this is about really paying attention to your head versus your heart. Pay attention to that intuition. Pay attention to that little voice in your head. because it's trying to save you from something or help you in something, so that you can either catapult more quickly, or you need to back and retreat and say, you know what, this might not be the best for me. All right, because your current energy card, I hate this card because it's a little concerning when I get this card, because then I got a lot more energy and downloads that come in, because it's the Wasp. The Wasp is about anger, retaliation, and jealousy. And the number 3 is about acknowledging this. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit before the 22nd. However, this could carry into the full moon energy. Won't know that until we read through the full moon reading, right? So the thing is about this, though, when we have this restriction, this is also talking about restricting and actually making the choice to control your feelings. This is a choice, guys. This is a choice to control your feelings, not lash out, not do anything in anger, not do anything quickly, not doing anything before we think, before we react or act or speak. Somebody's got some real work cut out for them this week in holding your tongue and holding your actions, because somebody gets angry really easy at almost anything right now. You go to the store, you get irritated with people, at the grocery store. You get irritated something's taking too long. You get irritated that, something's not going your way, or you're getting irritated or angry at people driving. Oh, they drive stupid. And the words that come out of your mouth are amazing. Not nice words. So be really, really mindful of this. This is talking about restrictions. This is also talking about your boundaries. Somebody's overstepping their boundaries. And that's where your anger and your retaliation and your jealousy comes in, because maybe somebody has been allowing these boundaries to be stepped over, or somebody is setting boundaries and you don't like it anymore. Because maybe somebody's setting healthy boundaries and you're like, wow, where did you come from? Where do you think you are? Now you think you're all that in a bag of chips? Wow. It's just they're setting healthy boundaries and they no more want any of that toxic stuff. This might be you. This might be somebody coming to you. This might be somebody you know. But this is to help them get through that process. Hey, do you aware that you really get a lot of road rage, or you do a lot of road rage? Hey, do you really realize that you get anxiety when you get a little mouthy when something doesn't go your way? It'd be sort of hard to tell somebody that, right? But if you're loving and caring, and so that it can help them grow to another level, you'll do that, because your future energy is movement. So you have the choice. This is the number 9. This is the huge one. You got 8 and 9 definitely side by side. This is Divine's card here. Divine is the source, and everything else is the resource. Side by side, they're working together. They're totally working together. This movement is a personal choice of if you want to move forward and grow, or you want to stay stuck and live with the behind stuff. I'm looking at what cards I want to start with. Okay. So I want you to move forward. Divine wants you to move forward. Divine doesn't ever want us to be stuck. However, sometimes he puts us and we are stuck, definitely, because he's like, you know what? You need to grow for a minute. You need to sit back and pay attention for a minute. You need to be restricted and things need to be delayed just a little bit, because you know what? You got an attitude and that's got to be cleaned up. I don't know who this is for. Jealousy, anger, retaliation is fear. Who's fearful out there? This is for you. I don't know who's fearful, but this is definitely for you. So anger does not come from fear. Oh, it doesn't, does it? Let's sit down and have a chat. It does. Anger comes from fear. Retaliation comes from fear, and so does jealousy. And the reason why I say that is it's sort of a process of somebody's healing. What I mean by that, so let's take, like my story. A lot of you guys who watch me know that I have been sexually abused, and my video is almost done, just about done editing it. It will come out, and it will come out for hopefully by June 4th or July 4th. And it'll talk about picking up the pieces, how to survive sexual abuse, how to heal through sexual abuse, and live with sexual abuse. Sorry, I'm getting downloads while I'm hearing. But the thing is that when you get I can get angry. Okay, that's part of the healing. Denial that it's happening to you. Anger is the next step, where you're angry and you're mad at whoever, you know, did something to you, or what happened to you. You could have lost a job. You're angry that you lost it. You put all your effort into it. Same with school. Maybe you're in school and you did that. There's anger. Then that maybe wants some retaliation. That is low vibrational. That's the devil. That's whatever you want to call it, working on you. Low vibrations, low energies, low frequencies, just stirring that pot, making you stay there. Okay. And then you want to act out on that. That's a choice. Retaliation is a choice. It's a choice that's not healthy. Okay. Jealousy is very different. Jealousy is basically an insecurity. Okay. But it does come from fear. You're afraid you're either going to be rejected. You're afraid that maybe you're not going to be able to move forward in maybe a job. Maybe you don't have the abilities or things or the skills to do the job, and you're fearful that maybe you'll be found out because you said you didn't know how to do it. So jealousy could be a lot. So, but that is also fear-based. Again, very fear-based. Hey, welcome, Star. Welcome, welcome. So this is really an interesting move. I do feel that the word delay is really here today. That's the first thing when the restriction card came up, is definitely a delay. Okay. I got goosebumps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know you'll hear all kinds of people say, so goosebumps. Did I screw up, Star? It's supposed to be for Virgo. Did I scroll? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for anybody I thought I put in the edits. It's for Virgo. I am so sorry. I'll have to go and correct that when I'm done. I don't think I can edit it while I'm here. Let me see if I can. Silly me, it's Monday. I'm not usually on Monday. Yeah. Oh yeah, it will. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Star. I appreciate it. Let's see if I can do this. Silly me. Oh, did it change? Let me know if it changed. For those of you who watch me, I don't normally come on Monday, but because I'm going on yes, I am too. I'm going on vacation, and so I'm doing things early, and I'm having to record things early too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Hopefully that changed. If not, I'll have to change it when I get done. Maybe it changed. I hope so. Because, yeah, I don't want people to be in the wrong place. I don't want to waste people's time. Okay, so this is a very interesting reading because first thing out is the Hierophant. Remember when I was talking about restrictions, and the first thing that flipped out was the Hierophant. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Star, for your help. Appreciate it. And the Hierophant, again, is the #1 card. This is the card for 2021. We haven't seen Hierophant popped up a lot. However, popped up in the reading, but not first out. Now, when the Divine really has the Hierophant pop out the very first reading, he's really sending a strong message. Okay, so something is delaying. So if you're in the process and you're like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Maybe back it up and delay it for a minute. Make sure that this is something your intuition and your gut and everything is telling you to move forward on. Because this is about what's going on with you right now. Divine wants you to succeed. Wants you to have this win, this victory, or whatever you want to call it, because there's somebody watching you or somebody who is paying attention to you that needs to get this lesson, gets this message, get whatever it is. Okay, so something is going on with you that is definitely moving forward. And the Divine wants it to happen, but there's a delay. Is that what's making somebody angry? Is that what, it's not going fast enough for you, or it's not going the way that you want it to really quick? Somebody's got anger, or somebody else is like competing against somebody, or feels like they're competing against somebody. This isn't, our journeys are not a race. They're not even supposed to be compared, because there's anger for somebody that, and I can see that, you know, I have this with my daughter the other day, but the thing is that something is holding back. somebody's angry because of it, or they're jealous. Now, this could also be holding back if there's a relationship, something isn't going as fast as you want, something's not working out as you want, something's not going the way that you want. I've got two energies coming in. Hold on, please. So the thing is that it's not going as fast as you want. So then you're either getting angry or jealous. I don't know who that is for. I don't know what that is for. Retaliation is not to be yours. It is to be the divine's, because the divine will, let me tell you, if there's any retaliation from anybody feeling that out there, I will tell you from experience, from not only living in the world, but living in the spiritual realm, is that the divine's power and retaliation is 10 times fold than what you could ever retaliate. And when you retaliate, you're taking that away from divine. Let me tell you, his packs a flippin' punch more than I could ever do. I could share story after story. And it's just something that I had to go and say, you know what? I really just want to get back at them. I really want to be angry. And I had to release it. And boy, did he show me what he did. Woo! Anyway, let's get going. So anger, whatever you're getting angry about, something getting delayed, this is for your victory. This is for your good. So be patient. And I think the divine is saying he's doing this for your patience. Because some of us Virgos are not patient. Some Virgos are just not patient. This is for your patience. This is a time where you need to stand still, acknowledge this anger, this jealousy, or what is going on, and stand still for a moment. It's coming. It is coming. Okay? It is coming. Your victory is coming. It's just you got to be a little bit more patient. I don't know who this is for. There's movement going. Even though it might not think that there's movement, there is movement going. The retrograde, Mercury retrograde is going bye-bye. Be patient. Be patient. Woo! You got 2 pentacles here. So it might be something with work. Promotion, raise, bonus is what I'm hearing. I don't know if that, but what I want to know about, and I'm going to get clarification here in a minute, is right in the dab center of this reading is the number 10. 10 of Swords. And then we end up with an offering. Okay, so might be something that is ending for somebody's work. Again, a restriction. Thank you. So they're not saying restriction. It might be a policy. It might be something that's holding them up, something to do with a promotion, something to do with, again, I keep hearing bonus, about money. Something is holding it up. It has to do with maybe HR, maybe way they're changing policies thanks to COVID or the pandemic. Things are a little bit slower than they want to be. However, this something is ending with work that is actually bringing a new opportunity. It's not a bad thing. This is definitely not a bad thing. But something had to change to make this opportunity or something open up for you. Okay. Again, this has to do with work related. Remember I said hold off a minute. This is this energy. Another different energy. This is not the same energy. It could be, but I don't feel it's the same energy. All right. So this might be even your school. Because when we look at the Pentacles is all about school, all about material things, all about growing. If you're buying a house, something stopped it, but this is for the good of it, just stopped it. Maybe there's an inspection. Maybe there was something found that, hey, you know what? Yeah, what's really interesting, the way the divine is, when we get all pissed off, is that he's trying to show us something for our better. So if you're looking at a house, oh, now we can't move in for another month. Are you kidding me? Are you crazy? Oh, okay. But then in about 2 weeks, what comes up is, hey, by the way, we saved you $2,000, $10,000 because they found a crack in the foundation that they got to fix, and that they're not going to charge you for it. Do you see what I'm saying? Is that something comes back to you because you are patient. And you're listening and you're paying attention to what the divine is doing, not what earth is doing, not what humans are doing, not what is happening around you. You're like, okay, I'm going to trust the second dimension. I'm going to trust that realm. Okay. Something is going on to put a delay for your better. Trust me, it's going to be good, because you're going to see the outcome later. And it's like, wow, just think, when you have to use the word coincidence, you better change that word to grace or providence or blessing or reward. Luck and coincidence has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. All right. So Thank you. Okay, so I don't know if somebody is meeting somebody. This is another energy. I don't know who this is, or it could be the same energy. I don't know. However, there is definitely something coming together for somebody. Again, patience. I keep hearing patience, patience, patience. Wow, deja vu. I had a dream of this reading. I had the dream of this reading 6 months ago, 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. Wow, weird. Patience, patience. And definitely now if somebody comes on and says something, then I'll know that this was deja vu, definitely. Anyway, something is coming forward. It is delayed. Yes, it is delayed. It is being restricted. It is being held back for a reason. Thank you, because you got to get rid of this anger. I'm not going to bring this person forward that is going to be really right for you if you cannot get rid of this anger, jealousy. Until you get rid of the anger and the jealousy, I can't bring this person forward. I'm waiting on you. I'm just a conduit, guys. I'm just a conduit. And look at this right next to it. I don't really pay attention to the cards until they come up because he's got to give me messages in order for me to go through this whole process. And it definitely makes sense. 5 of Swords. Definitely, definitely about anger. Definitely about an ego pride issue. Okay. Got to turn that down because that's just my daughter. So there's an ego and a pride thing again. And you know what? And this is your challenge card, guys, for the week. This is your challenge card because there is this ego, this pride that needs to step down, a little humility come back. Maybe this isn't you. This is somebody around you. This is somebody that's coming towards you. This means that if this is not you, the energy you need to step back and step down. Just say, you know what, I can't deal with this today. Or, you know what, you've got a lot of anger in you. Don't know where that's coming from, but I got to stay calm today. So can we talk later? Or can we talk about something else? Diffuse. This is Mercury retrograde going on 100%. So, and you, internal work, divine saying, time to get down to this anger and this jealousy issue, this insecurity in you. We got to get to the bottom of it. We got to get to the core foundation of it because I want to release this. He's waiting on something. He definitely is waiting on something. All right. So the movement is slow. It's not dead stop, but the movement is slow. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and so it is definitely slow. Even though we have the 6 of Wands, very much about communication, making it last, making it happen, all that kind of stuff. It's slow. So for those of you that do not like slow, time for you to get your big panties on, girl panties and boy panties, boy boxers, and just own it and say, you know what, I gotta wait. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I gotta wait. Let me tell you, Virgos, I am not patient. Trust me. But I push myself hard to say and talk myself out of being impatient. Do you know how often I do that? Holy crap. Being a Virgo and Irish, it's like, yeah, can you get the two most packed impatient things together? Yeah. Somebody definitely is not sleeping well, also kicking themselves in the butt, is harder on themselves than what they really need to be. This is a process. This is really your process. This is just something going on here. Okay, this is number 8. This is this is your process and progress. Okay, this is just part. And you know what? What's really going to be cool for somebody on the other side or out there with you guys is that somebody is going to really push and try to be patient while something ends. Thank you. So they're like, while this ends and this process now revs up to something new, somebody is going to be so proud that even though they went through AT double toothpicks, that they have a whole new take on this. They didn't get angry. They didn't get jealous. They worked on what they needed to in being patient and allowing this delay to happen, that they're going to come out with a new founding, like, woo, new energy, a pure new energy. It's something sort of light. Oh, I made it. I did it. I did it. I waited for divine to step in, do what he needed to do, and look what it brought me. This is going to bring a whole new flippin' energy for somebody. It's almost like, woohoo! One of those energies. All right, I definitely will star. But definitely, this is definitely something that is coming to an end. Stop stressing about it, though, because what does stressing or worrying do? It doesn't do anything other than cause more stress, and that really plays on your body. You really have to understand even just the little stress we add, and everybody is so stressed out, it's unbelievable. But the more stress that you add to yourself, the more your body breaks down inside, and the more your brain has to work hard. And that's why we forget things. And then we got to take, all these other, like what is it, ginkgo biloba. We got to take um ashwagandha. I don't know how to say it, but I take it because I'm older. But the thing is, we put so much stress. And you know what? The worst thing for you guys to do, especially young people, because you kill your telomeres really early in your brain, is multitask. It is probably the worst thing you could do for your brain is to multitask. Because if your brain can't function enough and focus enough on one thing, that it's like, if you could see your electrons in your brain, they're overfiring. So then as they overfire, it starts to kill off something. Well, it kills off the telomere. And then you can't get those back, guys. You can't get them back. And you want them for when you get to be my age. So you don't forget everything. All right. So definitely this energy is going to be a newfound energy that somebody is going to get. They're going to feel a lot less burdened. A lot less burdened. Definitely. I love that when they can do that. All right. All right, Star, what's stressing you out? There's something stressing you out. Big time. Oh, no, I just got an energy that you are like stressed out to almost like a stomach ache, like you're not feeling well. Is that true? I hope not. Maybe that's for somebody else out there. But my stomach feels sick. I don't know what it is. And I'm not sick. It's just happened. All right. Somebody out there might be so stressed out that they're just feeling sick to their stomach. This is where you have to release. Okay, good. Yeah, definitely. That can be huge. And here we're talking about money. Something is ending really quick. Something new is coming up here. I don't know what that is, but there is going to be a new offering. And this is somebody that might come in that's a little bit, you might think a little bit more immature, however, or more of a, I don't know. They got an idea, a creative idea, but I don't know. It's coming, but it's going to take a decision to make, because something ends and then there's a new beginning, and that happens all the time. You're always going to see that because that's the way we're in reset. A lot of people, it's not you. Okay, good. We're in a reset though, guys. We're not going to be out of this reset probably until 2024. We're going to be going through tons of changes for the next 2 years. So that's why adaptability is your most biggest asset. Adaptability is your biggest asset. To be able to be adaptable in what's coming up. I don't know who that's for, but got to be adaptable. Flexible, if you don't know what adaptable is. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let me get clarity on the wasp here. I want to know what's going on with this wasp. So Divine, can you share with me what it is that the person needs to do with, I know you're trying to release the anger, I get that. But what is it? Is there anything on this wasp that you want to share about the person that this is dealing with? There's somebody individual out there. I don't know who this is for, but their ego, their pride, it needs to be humbled. And not in a bad way. It's just, I don't think they realize how they come across. It's just, they come across blunt. Oh, okay, thank you. Wow, okay. They come across blunt and almost abrasive. However, I don't think they mean to, because I can see, I feel a sadness within somebody. So there's just some type of humility, a new learning way of doing something. But it is restricting them from a lot of stuff, because that's your challenge card. It's restricting you because of the way that you're communicating. I don't know who that is. Not a nice communication. I don't think you mean to do it, though. It's just the way that somebody's becoming hardened. Oh, okay. Okay. The anger. Okay, so that has to do. Somebody's become hardened. Okay. 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 Now I see what you're talking about. Thank you. So on the clarity of the wasp, which is your anger, retaliation, and your jealousy card. So Divine gave us the Fool, the last card, right? So that is somebody actually releasing and having a really good energy. Okay, that's a different one. When I get clarity on this, he gives me the Fool again. And the Fool is actually being happy and enjoying and very pure. And somebody, I want to feel like it's somebody young, somebody somebody that's just living life, doing the things that they do and they love, and then shit hit the fan. And remember I said somebody's heart hardened. Don't let it stay there. Do not let your heart that is hardened stay there. You're gonna stop opportunities of love. You're going to stop the movement from going forward. And you're going to stop the lessons, the good lessons that you need to learn. But this, and this could have been, I don't like to talk about this. However, somebody who happened to have been a virgin, whether it was a male or female, was lied to because somebody just wanted to take the cookies and be the first one. And that was a betrayal to somebody. I don't know who that's for. However, shame on them for doing that. Just know that there is more to life. It's not going to end. You don't have to be anger. You don't have to retaliate. This is just something for somebody that, that was taken from you maybe in deceit. However, the person who in the future who begins to love you for who you are, it's not going to matter to them. So I don't know who that's for. That's very specific, but you were betrayed, definitely. And it wasn't very honest. It could have been, just know that it's not your fault. And you'll be able to heal from this. Don't get angry from it. Do not get a hardened heart. Because there is true love out there that will never do that to you. Okay. And that could be for anybody. A lot of the times we get tricked into going to bed with somebody and then they leave so that they could get a notch in their bed. Sad. Been there, done that. Sorry to say, in my early 20s, I was naive, just naive. We don't, we want to trust, naive. You go and you think that, oh, this person really loves you, cares for you, or whatever, and then you sleep with them, and then boom, they're gone. That's why I tell ladies to hold off at least 3 months, because you will see the real person come out at about 3 months, and that'll tell you if you really like them or not, and if you want them in your life or not. And then you've saved yourself a lot of trouble, a lot of headache, maybe an STD, maybe a child or whatever. That's why I say hold off 3 months. I know people are saying, are you kidding me? That's a long time. Oh my gosh. If that's all you think about, time to get things straight. Yes, it's important, but when you're single, it shouldn't be that important. You should be focusing on career, school, yourself, traveling, having fun, enjoying life. All right. I'll stop coaching now and being a mom. All right. We're going to love and relationships, guys. So the hungry ghost. Wow. Obsessions, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. Scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. Interesting. All right. And that's the number 5. It's very unstable. Somebody's being too needy. Okay, somebody, thank you. Somebody's saying, wow, this person is super, super needy. We don't want to be that needy. Men are not needy usually. They can be. But women, we don't want to be needy. We don't want to be desperate. We don't want to show desperate. If we are desperate, we don't want to show it. But your attachment for somebody can be really healthy. However, this person, yeah, definitely. So this person, somebody's in the relationship for a wrong reason. This reason for this relationship is that it's what you can get from that person. Excuse me, the coffee's got me burping. So it's not what somebody can do for you. That's not love. You're attached because it's what you can give to that person and be their dessert. You don't want to be their whole meal. You want to be just their dessert, and make their meal complete is by saying that you are just filling in, putting that whipping on the ice cream. You're the whipping on the ice cream. You're the thing that brings them the extra, or the cherry on the ice cream, that brings them that extra happiness. They should be happy, but you want to give. Somebody's in the relationship to take, not the way it works. It should not be. It should be give, 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 not take, take, take. And for somebody else, it's hard for you to receive. Woo! For somebody else, this is hard to receive. Okay, so receiving is good. Receiving is good, but it is also, you want to give as well. The reason why is you've got the new moon in Virgo. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. A time to give rather than take. I didn't know that. I didn't know that this card was coming up. But this is a time to give and take. We do not want to be obsessed with another person. When you do that, that's not Hierophant. That is low vibrations. That is addiction. That is needing inner work. Your core foundation is broken. Your core foundation, your core boundaries are not there. They're unhealthy, put it that way. So somebody's off in understanding how relationships work. The way that this has to work is that it is about what you can give the other person, as I said, as the topping on their dessert, and they are to do the same to you. And that brings a flippin' phenomenal relationship, because you're doing it selflessly, whereas if you take, if you're attached for the wrong reasons, you're doing selfishly. So it's almost like somebody is addicted, and it could be that somebody's addicted. I don't know who, I'm not getting into your life, but very much addicted because of the sex. Could be addicted because of what that person can do for them, what that person, makes them feel. It's a very selfish act. When we have over attachments, over addictions, it's very selfish and not selfless. All right. So it's time to maybe step back. Virgos, sometimes have a hard time in receiving. We're more giving, but we have to also learn how to receive the love. If somebody, and it might not be the way that we want it, but it might be the best that that person can give us at that time. We have to look at that as far as receiving that love, is that we can say, you know what? Oh, man. Sort of like, what was I watching last night? I can't remember. The guy had set up this romantic thing for his wife because they hadn't gone out romantically, and she was begging for just some romance. And he went out and rented these cabins and put not flowers, but like candles, and had the place, it was just a cabin in this nature place. And she was hoping for a spa and all this beautiful stuff. However, he did the best that he knew how to bring it forward, to show that he loved her, wanted the romance and everything. And she was sort of let down. However, she said, you know what, that's the best that he can do. That's how he knows how to do it. I accept it. And that's what love is here. Because it's a different level, maybe a different culture. Maybe they weren't taught that way. Maybe they weren't done that way, in that way. Maybe somebody grew up with no money and they didn't even have the opportunity to know how to do that kind of stuff. But now it's a great opportunity to teach and share, to give and take. Okay, this is what romance is to me. This is what I would like you to do for me. Blah, blah, blah. This is what I think romance is. And I just want to have foreplay and sex. And that's romance to me. So then you have open communication. All right. Holy Toledo. Didn't realize how long this was. All right, you guys. Whew. There is the Hierophant in the middle of what's going on in your life, which means the divine is right in the middle of what's being delayed. Just know that. Have the patience to wait on divine. I don't know what that is for you. Something's coming to the end. This anger and retaliation or this jealousy for somebody has to change because it's holding up the future movement of the planets and of yourself. Mercury retrograde. Please don't make any final or big, huge decisions before the 22nd, especially if it's tuffling and fighting and not getting along or whatever, because Mercury retrograde has a habit of doing that, and then people regret after it's gone. It's like, man, why did I say that? Why did I do that? I should have waited. And putting restrictions on yourself. Thank you. So the final thing he's saying, make sure that you have healthy boundaries and healthy standards. We didn't even talk about that, but he's like, make sure you say. And I'm like, okay, so make sure that whatever you're doing is you're making healthy standards, healthy boundaries for you yourself so that you can actually move forward in a healthy manner. All right. That's all I got today, guys. I hope you have a great, great day. The next reading, let's see, from the 21st through the next reading is probably going to be pre-recorded. I'm going to be in Disney, or excuse me, I'll be in Universal the 24th. Again, don't forget about the full moon reading on the 22nd. I normally do them on the full moon. However, I have to do it on the 22nd at 11 a.m. because I'll be on the plane on the 24th and on a full moon. Let's hope nothing goes wrong with those planes. Ooh, or my flights. And then I will be doing a live from either Universal Studios or from maybe both from Disney World. But if you're in that area, just email me. I would love to say hello or say hi, that kind of a thing. Don't forget there are dailies still. I'm going to continue the dailies. So hopefully I'll have some done for the week that I'm gone. So Monday through Friday, dailies, just 1 minute. Hope you have fun with those. And then don't forget to like, please, and share and subscribe. And if this does not resonate with you, it's not going to resonate with everybody. However, this may come into somebody that you might be coming into this week or and now you'll know to maybe help them through their process of getting rid of the anger or letting go a little bit. It's time to let go of that anger, jealousy, and retaliation, or figure out where it's coming from, because it's a core foundation issue that needs to change. All right. So I hope you guys have a great, great week, and we will talk to you soon. Bye, Virgos.